It's matchday 32 in the Sky Bet Championship for Hull today. We are at the MKM Stadium, just there behind me, and we're currently in 5th place and we play 13th place QPR today. What I'm going to do just before the game is I'm going to have a walk round and then deliver the team news and also my thoughts. First things first, it's an early kick-off today, and it is quite mild, which is great, so I don't have to wear my big coat, I can wear my Tigers one. So looking at team news, we'll start with the visitors today, QPR. As you can see, they've got Kone up front. He's a tidy little player and is a big reason why QPR are mid-table rather than in the relegation spots. Another player who I notice and recognise is Harvey Vale, who is starting for them. He had a small little loan spell at Hull before. It didn't really work out. He got sent back to Chelsea and clearly since then he's been sold on. On the bench they've got Varane. It's not Raphael Varane, because if it was, they're idiots for putting him on the bench, aren't they? To be honest, I'm waffling on because I don't really know a whole lot about this QPR side. All I do know is they're currently sat mid-table, they're probably at no threat of relegation, and to be fair, they might be able to give us a game today. As for the Tigers, we've got our usual sort of Pandora in goal. Nearly just tripped over. Usual defence, barring Charlie Hughes, who can only start on the bench today, I presume because of injury, but the fact he's on the bench is probably a sign that it's not too bad. The key bit for me in the team today is that front four of Gelhardt, Miller, McBurney and Hirakawa. I think on paper it looks rather strong, doesn't it? Although a QPR then going to be able to sort of attack our back line a bit more because we've gone so attacking. That said, I do believe that we can sort of attack more than defend and win a game, you know, like Akun wants. He wants to win 5-4 a lot of the time, and this setup is precisely there to do that. On the topic of the bench, it is a strong bench. As I've mentioned, we've got Hughes, we've got Joseph, Dow, Kumas who makes the bench, so if anyone does have to come on, it is decent quality for the Championship in every single position that will be coming on. With that said, then my predictions, to be honest, we've got 5 home games in a row. This is game number 4 now, and we've not won a single one. Granted, one of them was Chelsea, which we probably weren't going to win anyway. If I'm honest, I can see us not picking up 3 points again today. I've got 2 scenarios in my head. We're either going to lose by 1 goal, or it'll be a goalless game and then 0-0. I don't think it'll be a very entertaining one today, even after seeing the lineup. But I've been wrong before, and I'll happily be wrong again. If we win 5-4, if we win 5-0, I'll just take the 3 points, to be honest, and help our charge up into the top 6 come the end of the season. Anyway, as always, need to get the programme and then we'll make our way into the stadium. I will be getting food again today because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry and I've not eaten since a long time ago. So yeah, see you then. The teams are warming up. The pitch doesn't look very good. We have had 2 sets of egg chasers on it since we last played last Friday. But yeah, not a lot else to say. I've got a programme, it's in my pocket, can't be bothered to get it out in truth. And yeah, I've realised I never really look at them, I just pay £4 to go for them every time, but I don't know, people collect stamps and probably never look at them, do they? So anyhow, yeah, I'll see you when the teams are walking out, I think. Not a lot else to display here.
Number 2, our captain, Louis Coyle. Number 3, Ryan Giles.
We've kicked off then, let's hope for a win. Come on City. 3 minutes gone. Liam Miller found himself with some space, cut inside shot, not very far wide of the post. And now their goalkeeper's taking more time to take the goal kick than he needs, put it that way. Hull have started the game positively. 8 minutes in, Liam Miller has been most chances of the game so far. We're working it well down the left-hand side. So far we've not let QPR had any of the ball. So if it stays like that, and we can put away our chances, we'll win this game comfortably. First corner of the game gets to us. Ryan Giles wins it. You to take. We're not the most dominant from corners. We're not bad at letting them in, but we'll see about this one. Not very well taken at all. We whenever QPR get a goal kick, the keeper really does like to take his time with it. I mean, it's 0-0, 15 minutes in. Why time waste now? They're not even bottom of the table, they're mid-table. Just a bit frustrating from the fans' point of view. QPR are slowly growing into the game now, getting a lot more of the ball, moving it forward. They've won a corner. Do you remember earlier when we won a corner, I said that we're quite good at letting them in but not scoring them ourselves? But QPR find themselves 1-0 up, I'd say against the run of play, from a corner. 5 home games in a row, we might not even win any. Another corner for QPR, let's hope we don't make it 2 from 2. Well, there's some good news, at least they haven't done that. Bit of a better corner that one. I feel like we should have won another corner afterwards, but the ref thinks otherwise. 30 minutes in now. Time wasting at its finest. He's absolutely fine, I guarantee, and if I'm wrong, I will send him a letter personally of apology. Well, we've actually scored. I was just about to go get some food as well. Bit of a scrappy finish. Gelhardt, you received it, ran down the line, crossed it in. Not a great cross, and then Gelhardt just had to poke it across the line, and it did trickle. But 1-1. I was going to get some food now. Try and beat the half-time rush, although we'll probably score again while I'm here. I've come back to a Joe Gelhardt free kick just in front of me. You better not hit me freshly made food. He doesn't, that's good news. Bad news is they could be on the counter. Oh, good foul. I can enjoy my fries in peace now, I think anyway. We've made it to half time. If I'm honest, I can't get clocked out for the past like 10 minutes of the end of the half. I was just eating my chips, just finishing them off now in fact. Not a lot happened, I don't think, since the free kick. But yeah, we're at half time, it's 1-0, which is really good considering, you know, the first, well, not the first 20 minutes, but 20 minutes onwards, we looked sort of off it. Hopefully we keep the momentum going, score a couple more, win the game, get 3 points and secure our spot further into the top 6. Come on, City! Right, first real event of the second half, I'll have a corner. Unfortunately, it's all at the other end of where I am, but oh well. Oh my gosh. Oh, we actually nearly scored. Louis Coyle with a mad volley, and then QPR were flapping at the back like a goose. Mr. Hirakawa is down injured. Getting treatment at the moment. Still 35 minutes to go. Could definitely win the game. That would of course require a goal. But look, at the start of the second half, it's a bit like we were in the first half. We do look like we can attack and score a goal. I just hope that history doesn't repeat itself and that we can keep this up for the whole of the half rather than dropping off after about 20 minutes. Hughes off then, Dow comes on. Hopefully it's not long term, hopefully it's just one of them where you just can't carry on today because you're a little bit hurt. City are looking sloppy here, both teams are to be fair. One thing I've noticed is I quite like to keep Regan Slater at the club, so if we get him on a new contract that would be great. He's the one player that really looks like he is deeply trying and cares, and Sheffield United are interested in him, so it would be nice to fight off competition by just signing him to a new contract. But Burnley's not really been able to do a lot in the games. He's not really had the service. He's not touched the surface because he hasn't had the service. There's the headline. But we're just prattling around with this at the back, basically almost scoring an own goal. Pando just gave it away. That's what all the jeers were about. Because we're just messing around with it at the back. What are we doing? I don't know.
Substitutions for the Tigers. Firstly coming off number 7, sponsored by Oliver Mitchell. Liam Miller. To replace him, sponsored by Rescue. Number 5, John Lundstrom. Also coming off for the Tigers, number 20, sponsored by Legia Motors and Hattie. To be replaced by number 36, sponsored by Kitchen Civils, Lewis Kuras.
Kumas and Lundstrom on. I'd have probably taken Amir off, to be fair, as well. He just looked a little bit out of the game. Lundstrom hasn't been too great, really, in recent weeks, in my opinion. But I think he can help to control the game slightly more from deep. And then Kumas coming on, he's shown what he can do at Blackburn away and in some other games when the service is there. And to have him on at the same time as McBurney, it can only be a good thing. Very, very flat game now. And to be honest, if any side is going to get a winner, I couldn't tell you who. Both just as crap as each other. Paddy McNair just launched himself into a QPR player and they've got a free kick on the very edge of the box here. Could be dangerous. Maybe it's too close to the goal. Don't want to say that and then show you the QPR fans celebrating in about 20 seconds. Not best free kick in my opinion, should have been an easy save. But I don't really know, you can't really do a lot from that close to the goal, to be fair, unless you're very, very accurate. Got himself a corner again now, that is how they scored the first. So I'm a little bit worried.
Firstly, coming off number 2, sponsored by Siegel's Jewelers, Louis Coyle. To be replaced by number 18, sponsored by Green Dog, Oni Drame. Also coming off for the Tigers, number 27, sponsored by Total Improvements, Regan Slater. To be replaced by number 22, sponsored by EnviroWarn, Kyle Joseph.
A like-for-like change at right back then, and then Slater off with Joseph. We probably need it. We need the extra attack while we can. We need to win the game, a game that we should be winning. I'm not a hater of Kyle Joseph either. I think he should finish more of his chances that he gets. But the energy he brings to the team and the support, I think, is a benefit. I'm genuinely fuming. We've just given them the 3 points. Not only a goal, but the 3 points. We are taking the piss, we are. We're so slow, we can't move it for nothing. What? We've just been so lethargic, and there we have just given them the game. I mean, it was a shot, keeper didn't even try. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad shot, but it's not a worldie. We're just pottering it around, you know, willy-nilly, not even chasing men down properly. And then when they do strike the ball, the keeper just stands there and goes and watches it. And he's like, yeah, good goal, lads, well done. We've been terrible today, and I could see it coming. 5 home games in a row, and I'm telling you now, we're not going to get a point in the next one. We're going to lose them all. 8 minutes added on, it's the hope that kills you. I'm still fuming about their goal, to be fair.
I'm ready to go then.
We have nearly gifted them a third goal. And by gifted, if you go look at the footage and the replay, genuinely gifted. We've basically picked it up and given it to them. They've not been good, I'm sorry, QPR have not been good, but they've been better than us. If we're attacking like we are going to be wide open at the back, but I think it's the whole 90 minutes really. Well, maybe apart from the first 10 or 20, we have just been shocking. We've not looked ourselves. The league table doesn't lie. We should be where we are. However, in the past few weeks, we have dropped off, and something needs to change in that regard. I'll go back to how we were at the start of the season. I'll probably bench all the new signings, start Kyle Joseph, that kind of thing. Not that it's going to absolutely make the difference, and you can't blame the pitch either, because you've got both teams playing on it. The only thing that you could say about the pitch is the fact that if we train and have a specific game plan the whole week, we maybe can't play our game depending on the condition of the pitch. But at the end of the day, you're a football team, both teams playing on the same pitch, and you've got a coach to adjust to all the conditions. If we lose the derby on Tuesday, it's really not looking good in terms of our top 6 chances, because they're a rival, they're in 6th or 7th now. And we're 3-1 down, it's alright attacking, but we're wide open, and QPR are going to get another 1 or 2 here. Time we lose 3-1. We were crap. Well done QPR on your 3 points, even if Hull did give you them all gift wrapped. Well done to the QPR fans as well, a fair amount of you travelling to the MKM today to support your team. Yeah, look, we're still in the top 6. I think we had a couple of banks of games and points where we could lose. However, you still didn't want to, and you certainly didn't want to group them all into one bit of area like we have in February here. So, look, onwards and upwards. You can't change the past and what's happened. Although we weren't at our best today, is what I was going to say, but we weren't even at our completely normal either. We were way off the pace. Yeah, derby in midweek. It's nearly a must. 3 points there, particularly if we want to fend off our competition. And yeah, solidify ourselves in the top 6. And yeah, if you do enjoy the video, as always, please make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, hopefully I can bring you more content like this, but where Hull win. So until next time, I'll see you later.